Coming up on the reality of speed.
Get out of there, man. Get out of there.
Team BooKoo burns up the practice track.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, the whole place is on fire.
How long have we known about this problem?
Sponsors could see red at the first race.
Don't look too bad.
We're not spraying the bike. Come on.
There is no plastic.
Will higher expectations equal higher results at Anaheim 1?
I'm Michael Holigan, the team owner. I've been riding motorcycles since I was 11 years old, and this is the third season with the team.
I'm Lucky Nichols. I've been with Michael Holigan for 3 years. I'm the team manager for Team BooKoo. This is like my lifelong dream to run this team.
My name is Jean-Pierre Savard. They call me JP, and I'm working for David Villemin.
I'm from France, I'm 28 years old, and I've been racing for 21 years.
I'm Vincent Bereni, I'm 27 years old, I'm coming from France, and I'm working for Steve Boniface.
I come from France, I'm 23 years old, and I've been racing since I'm 11 years old.
My name is Matt Fleming, I'm working for Justin Keeney this year.
I'm 18 years old, and I've been living in Corona, California for the past 6 years, and I've been riding for the past 12.
Well, we have different goals for each rider this season. For Justin Keeney, really just need him to be comfortable, fit into the team, and run up there in the top 5. For Steve Boniface over on the East Series, we really need him to win races. This is the year that he needs to step it up to that next level and challenge for a championship. With David in the 250 class, really what we need is to get on that podium. He's a great rider. He finished 4th last year overall. This year we needed him to be up in 3rd place.
It's a whole new team, and I'm looking forward to going racing. This year, adding somebody like David Villemin is a big step for my team.
David's taken a real change in his career because he's been at a factory team for the last 6 years, which basically has unlimited resources and the best of everything. Now he's coming to a support team where we're working off a stock chassis to begin with and a stock engine and modifying that to go back and compete against those factory teams. So I'm sure there's a big difference in his life.
It was a great opportunity for me to get that 2-year deal with Michael. I only have to race 16 races a year, which is Supercross only, and then I can do whatever I want during the summer. So it was kind of a great opportunity.
You know, having David Villemin on our team is just awesome for the other guys, because one of the things we hoped from Villemin was to be a leader, and he definitely is that.
Try to jump everything every lap at least. That's what mess you up in the race. You should jump everything every lap.
Being on team with David this year is going to be great for me because he's a great rider and he can teach me a lot.
The thing I enjoy about David Villemin is he pushes me to be better. And it's hard for me to keep up with him because no matter what I give him, he can hold it wide open.
Yeah, my name is James Sullivan. I go by Sully. This is the start of my 2nd season with Holigan Racing. This is going to be a great season. We have BooKoo on long term. We have new partners on this year, and a bunch of existing ones from last season will be back as well.
Do memorize the sponsors and be ready for them to show up at the races. Be nice to them, show them around, help them out, answer questions for them and everything, because they pay all the bills. Without them, we will not go racing, so treat them nice. You want to tell them why you're sponsoring the team, what the plans are?
This is a way to combine two things, my passion for motocross and helping to build this brand. We just want to get a lot of people out there to realize that BooKoo's into motocross in a big way, and it's not just, doing it, for a marketing perspective, but because it's our passion.
Well, one of the interesting things this year is there's lots of energy drinks inside Supercross and inside the category, so it's an energy drink war. Including BooKoo, there's 6 energy drinks that are competing every Saturday night on the track.
I like your drink, I just tried it today.
Hey, good. So, I want to create contention.
Let's crush Monster.
Monster
and
is
Red
the
Bull.
enemy, guys. It's a bunch of suits. They're a public company worth $2 billion. And we're the little guy in town, so the only way that we're going to compete with those guys is we got to be scrappers.
You got one up on Monster. Yours tastes good. Theirs is horrible.
We get to play in this war. We get to fight in this one. So let's go beat them on the track.
It's the driest time. There is no water. The only thing I didn't say was don't lay something hot in the grass.
I'm Andy Hall. I'm the new transport driver for Team BooKoo.
Okay, we got to get this truck out here, guys.
But we're trying to load everything up right now and hopefully get out of here about 4 or 5 o'clock tonight. Then we'll go to Anaheim Friday morning to park and set up.
It's just like first 2 years in front of it. It's chaos.
Should we pull them on or push them on?
Pull them on.
At the time I wanted it to leave today was 12 o'clock, and that was actually 2 days later than what I wanted it to leave. So now we're sitting at about 4:30, and it's got to get out of here.
Let's go.
How far are you away from loading that?
It's ready.
It's ready to load?
Yeah.
Our primary sponsor, BooKoo, is all about being different and new. So in order to be different and new this season, we went with black plastic, which really gives them a fresh look on the grid.
Black plastic. That might be a rabbit out of the hat.
Unfortunately, there's not any molds yet for 2006 black plastic for rear fenders. So it's not out there. We can't get it.
We just presentation, man.
It could look really goofy.
How long have we known about this problem?
Don't know.
Man, the presentation thing worries me. I mean, I think that there's no, if you vinyl it, if we paint it, it's gonna look rigged.
Painting, it's going to look like it's black.
We're a professional race team. We're not spray painting the bike. Come on.
There is no plastic. Mechanics, and their love is for the motorcycle. They can't back up and see the big picture that we have to take care of our sponsors. And if one of my main sponsors wants a pink motorcycle with yellow dots on it, that's what we're going to show up with. And my sponsor wants a black motorcycle, and that's what we'll be on.
I got to go to AutoZone right now and get some black spray paint because we have to do something so the bike will be black for Anaheim.
We're talking about painting a motorcycle. And to me, that's unacceptable. And it makes me sick to think about taping or painting a rear fender and sitting it out in the paddock, with all the rest of these teams.
Should we see what it's going to take to put the 06 pipe on the 05 subframe?
06 pipe on the 05 subframe.
Not even close, is it?
From 2006 to 2005, the rest of the plastic is the same, with the exception of the rear fender on the motorcycle.
This is the 05 subframe here, and this is an 06 bike?
Yeah.
I thought we were just painting the fender.
In order to run a 2005 model, they have to change the subframe out, the airbox is different, the seat's different. So it's the amount of work and change that would need to be undergone to just to put an 05 rear fender on. It's almost worth it to take a hit on presentation and paint the bloody thing black.
Well, before we just freak way out, wait till Jeremy gets back. We'll see what the paint a fender, see what happens. But this may be that we have to put this subframe in the truck with the other plastic, just for a backup.
We're running black plastic. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is factory, dog. Don't look too bad.
It's shiny.
Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad.
When it dries, I don't think it'll be too bad.
When it dries, though, won't it have all the little dots on it?
That's
I guess for the inside, you won't even notice that.
Yeah, dirt will be there or whatever. Yeah. I think it'll be fine.
I'm thinking, how cool would that be to get a fender that's spray painted? People don't even know it.
Someone's gonna notice. People pick out those kind of things.
Yeah, I was thinking that wasn't that cool, but
it doesn't look too bad.
That's a godsend, though, that it doesn't look like trash.
Sweet ass.
In like fun. See you later, Lucky.
See you, buddy. See you out there this weekend. I'm looking forward to going out this weekend. We just got to get all of it there now. But the truck's on the way, so that's a good part.
We just took the pipe off, laid it down, and they finished changing stuff. And then all of a sudden, it just went poof.
Some big changes for us this year, and the number one is moving into the 250 class. Much more competitive. It is the premier class in the sport. And also doing it different from the other teams. We're going out there with a 2-stroke while everyone else is on a 4-stroke.
Did you get those shifters done? C'est bon?
I decided to go to 250. I'm kind of old school, you know, I've been on the 250 for a long time, and on the 2-stroke I have a lot of experience. I know what I want, I know that works, and I think it's still a good bike, and you know, we need to still work on the bike and me also work on my riding, and we'll be fine, I think.
Today was pretty good, like when we first came here. Yeah, we water a lot yesterday.
Yeah. Well, he said he put 4.5 loads. That's 10,000 gallons of water.
A lot. So dry. Yeah. So dry and so windy, sun, wind.
Oh yeah. Terrorizing them wolves, tearing them up. I think you guys been watching the news, hadn't you, about all the fires around here?
Yeah.
I heard yesterday that the firefighters are having a hard time getting enough water because the water pressure was
Even
so
them?
low.
No, really?
So everybody watering their yards trying to keep it from burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all are just going to have to deal with that until we get that fixed.
It's been really dry for a long time now, so it's hard to get water on a track, and for us to ride it's not really fun, but you know, like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta ride even on some bad day and some windy day, and that makes the difference between the one who's gonna become champion and the one who's gonna get 5th or 4th, you know. So that's why I'm here practicing, testing, and again getting ready for the first race.
This dirt is probably the best dirt that we've had in 3 years building a track, but we just got no water. The track's just blowed up, it's gone. For these guys to get better, they got to have a better track. To have a better track, I got to have water.
We were just testing exhaust pipe, and then changed the exhaust pipe, put on the ground, and the next thing I see was a fire.
Well, somebody calls me and says, pretty panically, "It's on fire, it's on fire."
Get out of there, man, get out of there.
What? It's on fire, the whole place is on fire. Click. Okay.
We need the key from the truck.
I just took the pipe off, laid it down, and they finished changing stuff, and then all of a sudden it just went poof.
Yeah, we caught North Texas on fire up there.
The worst part about it was that we got notice that the track was on fire and we were here. So I guess that's also the best part about it, because I knew that me and Billy weren't responsible in any way.
Yeah, there was 30 big rolls of hay, 175 small bales of hay, and a tractor that burned up. When I'm driving back towards the track, it's a 2 or 3 mile plume of smoke. And I'm thinking, oh my God, the whole place is on fire. And I just sit there and told those guys, it's the driest time, there is no water, the fire's burning everywhere. The only thing I didn't say was, don't lay something hot in the grass. But it happened. Fortunately, nobody died, no cows were killed, no houses burned down, but...
I'm gonna blame it on you, Lucky. You were the one that had the conversation with them. If you wouldn't have had that conversation, nothing would have happened.
Well, I imagine one thing about it, they're not used to something like this. They don't comprehend how easy something starts on fire and how fast. Now they do.
Yeah.
It'd be great to start the season with the top 5.
Yeah, you're ready or you're not ready. It's go time now.
It was real unfortunate what happened. But we were really lucky that fortunately nothing really bad happened from it. It's, you know, nobody died, nobody got hurt, nobody got burnt bad, nothing blew up. So we were really, really fortunate. I'd probably be really upset, Vince, if you weren't such a good mechanic. But you're a great mechanic. You're one of the best mechanics I've ever had. And it just happened.
I was, my head was just like, I don't sleep the whole night. I was up there at 5:30. I can't say nothing.
But it's going to be something you're going to look back on and laugh, and we're all going to laugh about it, and let's put it behind us, and let's go on today and go back to racing.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you guys after the track in a little bit.
Okay, see ya.
We're heading out to Anaheim 1 for the first race of the 06 season, and I am ready to go racing.
It'd be great to start the season with the top 5, and then we go from there.
Yeah, you're ready or you're not ready. It's go time now.
All right, have fun, guys, tonight.
We're at Anaheim 1 for the 06 series of the Supercross race for us, and we've been working really hard for 2 months. I'm really excited to go out here and watch practice and see where we're at. Track's a little wet, but I think it's going to be a good ride for us.
I went around pretty good, and I was third fastest.
Third fastest, that's pretty impressive.
I'm convinced that the two-stroke's still alive, and you know, it's a good challenge, and hopefully we're gonna make it work.
I think you've done an awesome job this weekend, man. The bike looks awesome, it's running good. Just get us a start.
We'll see after.
David and I and JP and Jim, all the guys back in the shop, Billy, Jeremy, we've all worked really, really hard for 2 months, and this is kind of the fruit of our work right here. David seems to be happy. We're happy. He's out there knocking down top 3, top 4 times. So, you know, long live the two-stroke.
The second practice, I'm looking forward to it. Should be really good. Just want to get through those whoops. They're pretty big out there.
Second practice was all right for us. People are constantly crashing the whoops, so we didn't really get any good runs at the whoops. The good thing is we have day qualifiers, which are coming up pretty quick. So just more track time, and that'll help out a little bit for the night program.
Could it run better? Could it not?
No, it feels really good. Okay. That's all I gotta make sure.
Oh, what'd you think?
They made the whoops any better.
Yeah, third one, they rounded it off too much, so you go, boom, right into the fourth one.
Well, these whoops are extraordinarily hard. There's been a lot of guys buck off over there. I've seen some broken legs, some broken arms. The whoops are almost waist deep, and they're full of holes. And to go across them the right way, you have to stay on top of them. And it takes just a whole lot of cojones to drive across the top of them over there.
Just in the LCQ?
Yeah. 6 and 1 left.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm feeling really confident, you know. Just everything I've done to prepare for this race is leading me towards knowing that I can do it. See you up there.
Well, where do you think we're at with Justin?
I think tonight if he gets in, will be good. But it's not going to be easy getting in unless you get a good start and get up there. He needs more time.
Yeah.
Justin pulled a pretty tough qualifying race. Didn't get off the gate really well. Made a lot of good passes, but he's really struggling in the 2 whoop sections, which are not easy sections. There's a lot of guys struggling in them. Boy's riding really good, but it's the whoop sections that are killing him. You'd have got in if you hadn't
messed up
on that last set of whoops over there in front of that triple. You'd have got in. It's a good ride. Really good ride, except the whoops are killing us. So.
Yeah. I'm just not comfortable that if I go into them, I'm going to get through them. It's just right in the middle is where I have the problem. Because out, I'm pretty good. And into them, I have a pretty good line sometimes. But
yeah. David didn't get out of the gate real well. There was a huge pileup, which he got around. Worked his way all the way up to second. Had a really good ride. He finished third, and I haven't talked to him yet, but I was real happy with the ride David had.
I'm happy to go directly to the main event, so I can save some energy, and it should be good.
Well, you can see when you're right there, Carmichael and Bubba, it wasn't like they were walking away.
In the woods, that's where they were gaining.
Yeah.
They have more torque and traction, so they keep the momentum. We had a little issue about with some wheel spin on the rear, maybe due to too much pressure. So we're going to drop the pressure a little bit for the main event, and they should fix it.
David's going straight to the main, which is a good thing, because in his class they only took 4. In Justin's class they took 9th, and Justin got 10th. He's going out for the last chance qualifier right now.
Last chance, I got a terrible start. I spun the tire right off the gate, but got through the first corner okay, passed a couple people right away, and it's 4 laps, so I mean, it's hard to do something in 4 laps.
Ask if Justin got in.
Justin in the LCQ?
Yeah.
6.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
6 and 1 left to go.
Oh.
That sucks. I'm sure he's not happy.
Yeah, go ahead and leave him alone for a while.
I've learned that guy has a ride like that, there ain't much you can say to him. Can't tell him he rode good because he knows he didn't. Can't tell him he sucked because that makes him mad. So we'll just let him sit on that for a little
Let
bit.
him cool off and point out things that went all right.
Yeah.
It's stupid because like I know how good I can go through whoops, but yet I struggle. Yeah, it's frustrating.
Man, you got the skills. You just ain't got all the things put together yet.
I know, you can't put the pieces together.
Yeah, but it'll be all right. Don't beat yourself up too bad because it's already done. All right.
Gate drops and we're underway. I got a really bad start. It's kind of tough the first few laps when you're in traffic. You know, you lose a lot of time. You don't get the good rhythm. Cut back top 10 and I made a couple mistakes. And you know, I feel very comfortable with the traction tonight. No, I'm okay.
What?
No traction.
Tires?
I'm slippery. It's like.
You know, tell them to take their tires and show them. Tell me you're not going back out there till I push some tires.
I'm not tired.
Just the tires. That's it?
It's spinning everywhere.
Yeah, but you knew you were going to have that problem. You knew that before they even got those.
Can't start. Can't go through the whoops.
You're about 17 coming out of that first turn.
Yeah, but every time I hit a whoop, like.
Well, why did you start jumping them?
Because I couldn't go through them. You want me to just crash and.
You were going fine through them at first.
I'm
spinning?
Yeah, I wasn't going anywhere. The more we rode, the more the track got polished, and it made it worse for my bike and kind of better for the four-stroke. Four-stroke bike is really linear and progressive, has way more torque than the 250. So main event, maybe 450 was a little better.
The one thing that you had was the whoop section. And that's the thing that we lost, was the whoop section.
It got worse when the track got polished and slick.
What do you think is...
We need a
maybe a little
start.
flywheel weight on it or something to keep it from spinning so hard.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Well, we have a lot of work to do. There's no doubt about that.
What do you think?